Jake Willie Silly, aka Mr. Take It Easy, before you end up like Beezy. Do y'all see what this thick cupcake done did right here? You know what I mean? Make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. This thick cupcake right here has some nerve. You know what I mean? Hey, Dexter Lawrence, you got some nerve, man. You know what I'm saying? You really got some nerve, my bro. Coming off the worst season in the NFL. You were one of the worst D tackles this year. You know what I mean? I see, one thing I don't understand about these millionaire athletes is they think they can perform. You know what I'm saying? They think they can perform. Like you said what Dex did. Dex has requested a trade, chat, if y'all did not know. That's how I know y'all some casuals. Oh my God. Don't even know Dexter Lawrence requested a trade. You know what I'm saying? So he requested a trade today. So basically he wants a contract extension and we haven't gave him that. You know what I'm saying? So this thick cupcake right here, he said he tired of losing. Hey man, them days behind us, man. We got a new coach now. But we can get a lot for you though. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot for you. You ain't free agent. We still got you for 2 years. You know what I mean? But one thing that this thick cupcake this thick cupcake gotta understand this. And Dexter, like I said, 2022, 2023, 2024, you were amazing, bro. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna throw dirt in your name. You were like the best D tackle, bro. You know, 2022, 2023, 2024, amazing years. We extended you, we gave you a contract and everything. So last year, the year you coming off was a prove it year. You know what I'm saying? Like a really prove it year. You're 28 years old, pushing 30. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you got that elbow injury, bro. So I realized why they didn't give you a contract. So just because he requested a trade, that doesn't mean the trade that is going to get, you know what I mean? That don't mean requesting a trade. That don't mean he's going to get traded off. Some deals got to be made. You know what I mean? But last year was a prove it year, bro. Coming off an elbow injury, man. You know what I mean? Then pushing 30, man. That's kind of risky. So we was going to see, okay, because if he wouldn't injured his elbow, you know what I mean? I feel like he would have won Defensive Player of the Year in 2024. But 2025, y'all, was terrible. Like he was one, like, if not the worst D tackle, one of the worst D tackles in the league. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a fall off so crazy. And we've always been terrible when it came to run defense with Dexter Lawrence. He's good when it comes to pressures. He's good when it comes to pressures on the quarterback. When it comes to stopping the run, he's not that good, man. So in reality, like I said, we were losing with you, bro. Wasn't doing nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, we could ship you off for a lot of chips. You know what I mean? So I'm going to see what John Harbaugh and I'm going to see what Joe Shane does with this. You know what I mean? But like I said, 2 first-round picks, get them out of here. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, the audacity of you to come asking for a contract extension when you was one of the worst D tackles in the league last year. You were terrible. Word on the street, you came in thick as a cupcake when it came to training camp. Word on the street, you came in overshot. I don't know if that's true. That's why I say word on the street. Word on the street, bro. You ain't like you want to be a Giant anymore. You don't want to be a Giant? Get him out of here. It's a new era, bro. We're not playing none of this. Maybe we got to just get all the losers out. We got Saquon Durant out. You know what I mean? Saquon Durant had to go to the Smeagol's. F that boy. You know what I mean? We got to get Darius Slayton out. Kayvon Thibodeau. I said it. Y'all remember what I said? I said I wanted to trade Dexter Lawrence. Y'all remember that? You know what I mean? Y'all remember that? You feel me? I said I wanted to trade Dexter Lawrence and Kayvon Thibodeau. I don't even know why Kayvon Thibodeau still's here. But I'll put Dexter Lawrence and I'll put Kayvon Thibodeau on the trade package. Give me 2 first-round picks, second-round picks. Add up on picks, bro, and get another D tackle.
Giants All-Pro defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence has requested a trade.
He did terrible.
Telling Adam Schefter, Lawrence will not be participating in the team's off-season workout program, which opens up tomorrow. He has 2 years left on his deal, scheduled to make $20 million this season, but he's going to lose $500,000 if he doesn't show up. NFL insider Jeremy Fowler, our NFL analyst Damian Woody joining the show. So first, Jeremy, listen, they're looking for a new era here under John.
That's what I'm saying.
And along comes.
I guess he don't want to be a part of that.
One of the leaders,
not really was a leader because a leader performs. I mean, that's just like I said, bro. Like I said, 2024 you had a good season, but 2025 you was built like a sack of laundry. I'm going off what you did this season, bro. This season you was one of the worst D tackles in the league, and it was just facts. You know, you look lazy, you look pathetic. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the audacity, bro. You know what I mean? To ask for a contract extension. I don't understand that. When it comes to regular folks, man, they gotta work their job correctly. They gotta work their job right to get a contract extension. They gotta do their job, but you think you don't gotta do your job? Like, bro, you had one of the worst one of the worst seasons last year, and you asking for a contract extension. Why would we give you a contract extension when your year just like that and you start digressing after your elbow got injured, bro? After your elbow, bro, you start looking garbage. So we don't know if you digressing. We don't know if your best years are ahead of you. We don't know if your best years are behind you. So why would we take that risk, you know what I'm saying, of extending you when all we see is bad? If anything, bro, you should have tried to go crazy. And we had no choice but to extend you because you come going on 4 crazy seasons. But to have the year that you had and then come ask for a contract extension, that's blasphemy. I'll tell you, blasphemy.
Can you tell us, like, what led up to this?
Yeah, Hannah, here's the situation. Dexter Lawrence has wanted a new deal for more than a year, and the Giants put a Band-Aid on it. They kind of restructured some money, gave him a little extra guarantees last year. Ultimately didn't do a new deal. They kind of teased that they would, and here they are. He doesn't have one despite the arrival of John Harbaugh. So he's now pressing the issue. He's due around $40 million over the next 2 years. That's
he ain't play like that.
From some of what these other guys, these younger
players, he ain't play like that.
Lawrence is only 28, 29 in November, so he's really got one last crack at this as a premier guy who still gets double teamed, still gets triple teamed. Didn't have the sack numbers last year, but he's one of the best. I mean, you ask people around, it's not an issue.
He's one of the best.
Because of that,
he's one of the best last year.
Adjusted in a major way with one last crack at things. The trade request has been submitted. I'm told the Giants haven't done anything with it yet.
Right.
They're going to have to do something eventually.
Yeah, I mean, his production really did fall off a cliff last season.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, baby, you know, you kind of sexy too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, I love all type of women. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that just, like I said, I love older women. I don't care 40, 50. You look good to me. I don't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that wins my heart more than anything is a woman that knows football. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Like, baby, when you say that, baby, I dang near fell in love, baby. You know what I mean? I feel my heart beat through the end of the drum. You know what I'm saying? I kind of felt my heart beat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Through the end of the drum. You know what I mean? Because, baby, you know what you're talking about. Because, baby, I just said that. White chocolate. I just said that, baby. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me you watch some Giants ball, huh, do you? Good God almighty, dog. Look at you. We looking good in that dress, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you, though.
And he's going to be 29. Given what you've just heard, D. Woody, how critical is it for the Giants to make him happy?
Good God almighty, dog.
Well, listen, Hannah, this one caught me by surprise. I mean, because you're talking about a new administration coming in, and this is the first thing. This is not the way you want to deal with your offseason program. Open up the offseason program with one of your best defensive players asking for a trade. Dexter Lawrence is one of the best defensive tackles in the league. And yes, he did have a down year last year, but if you ask any other offensive lineman out there about Dexter Lawrence, they will tell you consistently that he's one of the best. He's big.
Hey, look, bro, we're not talking about what he did in the past 3 seasons. Like I said, I gave him prop. Man, bro, can we get back to the girl, man? You know what I mean? Like, can we get back to her? She know what she's talking about, bro. Bro, realize he was one of the best, but he did not perform like that last season. I told you he was one of the best, if not the best D tackle in the league. 2024, 2023, and 2022. But, bro, look at the season he just had, bro. He looked terrible. He's going to go from a 99 overall to 89, bro. Most definitely. He's not going to be in the 90s when it comes to Madden 27. Most definitely. You know what I mean? But he looked terrible, bro. He was terrible. Like, when I mean y'all look regular, I was sad, bro. You know, I'm like, dang, Dexter Lawrence, like, what the freak? You know what I mean? Going off 2024, like, could have had a defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't get injured, only played 12 games. You feel me? So I'm just like, bro, it's a risky move. I'm sorry, bro. With that year you had, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'll trade him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That year he had, bro, if he would have came off an excellent season, bro, I'll extend him, no problem, bro. But you got to understand why we not extending this, man. You just got to understand it, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand it, you just don't know ball, bro.
And he's a pass rusher inside. That's what makes him unique. For his size, he's able to rush the passes. So hopefully the Giants can get this thing figured out. Otherwise, man, that's going to be a real thorn in their side this offseason.
No,
I love that quote. It was such a Harbaugh-ism. He's not a cornerstone. He's more like the middle stone. Okay, whatever. I don't speak Harbaugh, but I think I know what he means. So let's talk about his former team, the Ravens. They started phase 1 of voluntary.
What were we talking about them for? You know what I'm saying? I do not care. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, F the ops. You know what I'm saying? What the frick is you showing Lamar Harden on my screen for? You know, don't ever in your life ever do that again. You know, I clicked on this video to talk about them Giants, but it's all I want to see. Don't bring up the Lamar Harden in my face. And I kind of got disgusted just looking at that. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you, man. You know, I'm not finna speak about Lamar Harden, you know, of how I feel about Lamar Harden. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know how I feel about Lamar Harden. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to keep saying it. You know what I mean? But, you know, they have voluntary workouts. They're going to be the same thing with Lamar Harden. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We off this video immediately, but don't you ever, I'm gonna repeat, ever do that again. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was about my, don't go from high level class to pathetic. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever do that again in your life. You know what I mean? Honestly. Like I said, I feel like Jackson Dart is better than Lamar Harden. And maybe you can feel a certain way. Hey, like I said, I don't believe in Lamar. I don't care about them MVPs. And I don't be freaking, like I said, I do not be trolling at all. You know what I mean? But you look at me, what? Did you just say that? I don't like that bastard. You know what I mean? Give a dang about them MVPs. Go look at his freaking playoff stats. Y'all think Jackson Dart will perform like that? Y'all think Jackson Dart will perform like that, man? Everybody's so hypnotized about regular season. I do not respect a mother effer that don't do, bro. I was finna cuss, bro. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's how y'all know I changed. It was finna come out. It was right in the tip of my tongue. You know what I mean? That's how y'all know God changed me, man. You know what I mean? OJ would have been spazzing if I seen Lamar Harden. You know what I mean? Blank and a blank, blank, blank and a blank, blank and a blank, blank, blank. You know what I'm saying? I would have been saying some horrific things about him. You know what I mean? But I don't respect no bastard. Oh, that feel good right there. That bastard. I don't respect that bastard. You know what I mean? That does good in the playoffs. You know what I mean? But does good in the regular season, but don't do the good in the playoffs. I don't respect people like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight up like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect no football player like that. Like I said,